Thank you very much, Claire. And yes, it's true that my name is actually Ben Franklin and I'm at a Community Energy Congress. Any of you who think you're the first to make the gag about me being involved in energy and being named Ben Franklin, 2 people have already beaten you to it, so I apologise about that. Although I've only been the New South Wales Parliamentary Secretary for Renewable Energy for 2 weeks, I'm already aware of the importance of the community energy sector, and its importance is clear to me for 3 major reasons. First, community energy by its nature will add to the resilience of our system. Now, why is that important? Well, we had an energy crunch in New South Wales last week caused by extreme heat which pushed up demand. It was also caused by the failure of a number of gas and coal plants on that day. We know that as we face more extreme weather events, heat waves, severe storms, bushfires, the damage normally occurs to our energy infrastructure will increase. Anything that can build resilience onto the energy system is going to become more and more important. And a more distributed energy system means that both generation and transmission become more resilient to these shocks. The second reason why I support community energy as a regional MP and as a member of the National Party is because I'm passionate about how community energy opens up new social and economic futures and new options to some of our remote regional communities. Consider the example of a town that's at the end of a transmission line or who relies on diesel energy options. That town can take responsibility back for their energy future. So when a tree falls knocking out a transmission line or they've got a big bushfire, they don't need to be cut off. They can stay on the grid if they wish. But now, under community energy, they can look to a less reliant and a more independent future. New technology and the community energy movement together can make that possible. But third, community energy builds social capital, not just in remote and regional communities, but all over the country. It creates connected communities. It empowers individuals and streets and towns to take responsibility for their own futures, and it helps to create an energy future which is clean and green and reliable and affordable. In my hometown of Byron Bay, I'm very proud that we have a community energy group called Innova Energy, who I believe are here today. I haven't yet had the privilege of meeting with them yet, but hopefully we can arrange something after this session. Apart from the significant environmental and economic contribution that Innova makes to the northern New South Wales, they also have a hardship policy where they assist local customers to access rebates on their energy bills that they didn't know that they were entitled to. They've already helped deliver over $50,000 back into the pockets of members of my community. It's clear to me that the community in community energy is not just a word. It means connection and commitment and social responsibility. And in an age of social dislocation, exacerbated ironically by social media and smartphones, I believe that organisations like Innova and every other group represented here today are helping to forge a path back to a world of connectedness and community once again. There are many changes underway, particularly with what consumers want from their electricity. We've seen a huge uptake in rooftop solar and more consumers interested in looking at battery storage and many customers looking around with their energy retailers. In 2014, the New South Wales Government commissioned research into community attitudes towards renewable energy in New South Wales. The results were unambiguous. 9 out of 10 survey respondents supported electricity generation from renewables. And the New South Wales Government stands unambiguously with that part of the community. Consumers want renewable energy. In New South Wales, we've had great success with large-scale renewable energy generation, and the commercial scale and community energy contribution to distributed generation are also seeing strong growth. During our heat wave on the 10th of February, at the time of peak demand, renewables provided 27% of New South Wales's total energy generation. In fact, the AEMO report released just last Wednesday confirmed that rooftop solar in New South Wales contributed 823 megawatts at 12:30 that day and almost 300 megawatts at the 5 p.m. peak. This experience has highlighted the important role communities play themselves in diversifying our energy supplies and increasing the renewable energy contribution. I'm especially proud that the New South Wales Government has long been a supporter of community energy. The New South Wales Government has delivered grants to community energy groups to investigate new business models and to find solutions that meet the community's specific needs. Through the Regional Community Energy Program, we were able to facilitate broader discussion about the benefits of community energy. We've also supported knowledge-sharing activities and run workshops to help groups share their learnings. There are around 30 community energy organisations in New South Wales, some of them just starting off, and others with multiple projects installed and generating clean power and revenue for their local community. Initiatives such as Repower Shoalhaven on the New South Wales South Coast or Hepburn Wind here in Victoria have led the way in establishing a community energy sector that is growing and growing fast. Clear Sky Solar investments based in the north of Sydney, for example, financed close to 600 kilowatts of installed solar capacity by the end of last year. And just last week, I had the pleasure of meeting the Port Macquarie Hastings Sustainability Network. This wonderful group of community members and businesses who are working towards creating a sustainable future. They run an innovative program called Energy Forever, which provides solar panels to host sites, which in turn, through the revenue received, are used to generate funds to provide grants for further community energy projects, and on and on. I found that concept inspiring. Like a real-life, progressive, energy-related version of the film Pay It Forward. It's very exciting to see its first host site, St Agnes Early Education Centre, with its newly installed solar panels in use. And I know that this program will continue to grow and multiply throughout the community. And in New South Wales, there are many more success stories and new initiatives coming into existence every day. Now we are considering how best to empower local communities to adopt even further renewable energy. In late 2016, the New South Wales Government released our draft climate change policy framework. The framework set a target of net zero emissions for New South Wales by 2050. One of the ways we get to that target is by building the capacity of local communities to deliver and own renewable energy. In our plan, we named a number of options of how this can be done. The actions that we're currently considering include, first, building capacity in regional areas for advice about advanced energy to be given directly to communities and community energy groups. Second, energy market and financial regulation reforms through the Commonwealth of Australian governments to make it easier for community-scale projects to connect to the grid and share their benefits. Third, helping community energy groups to share knowledge and experience about financing and delivery models to get community energy projects off the ground. Fourth, delivery of connection guides and business case guides for sustainable energy, community and residential projects. And fifth, investigating the best ways to encourage renewable energy developers to share the benefits of renewable energy projects with the local community. I know that we've consulted many of you here today on the best way to design these actions, and I'd like to take this opportunity to genuinely thank all contributors for their valuable feedback. The New South Wales Government has also committed measures to provide community-owned renewable energy generators with greater access to the Green Power Scheme. These include significantly reducing the annual generator accreditation fee for eligible community generators and also reducing the fee for eligible community-owned providers looking to sell green power directly to household and business customers. These measures will remove the financial barriers faced by community-owned organisations looking to access voluntary markets for their renewable energy. And I'm pleased to say this Community Energy Congress is a green-powered event, with the electricity used being displaced with accredited renewable energy source from Hepburn Wind. I'd like to conclude by sincerely congratulating the community energy sector on its tremendous development over the last few years. Know that you have a friend in the New South Wales Government. I look forward on behalf of the government to seeing many, many more projects emerge, and I thank you for all that you are doing for our communities, our society, and our planet.